Well, hello, my crafty friends. It looks like I have a little bit of technical difficulties, but we're going to do the workaround the best we can. I'm going to be making cards out of these beautiful lilies. And I will just hold everything up really close so that you can see it. I've got my pattern papers picked out, just some random pieces from Stampin' Up, I believe. I've got my card bases. And I've got my stamps that I want to use. This is from a stamp set from Stamps of Life. And I've got my inks, Garden Green. That's going to be for the palm leaf on the inside of the card, as well as Perfect Plum. And that's the sentiment for the inside of the card. And some Nuvo drops. You know me, I have to have my Nuvo drops. So I'm going to be gluing the lilies onto this piece, which I went ahead and die cut. And I'm going to be placing that on there. And then I'm going to be popping up the entire thing on the card. And I also have these pieces for the front sentiment, which will be Happy Easter. And the inside sentiment is Acts 13, 32, and 33. Let me see if I can. I'll read it off of here. We tell you the good news, what God promised our fathers, he has fulfilled for us, their children, by raising up Jesus. So that's going on the inside. Okay, let's get started. Folding our pieces here. As you could probably tell in the beginning, I did fiddle with this a lot to try to figure out what's going on. I will work on that for next time. This is the first time this has happened. This is definitely one of those go with the flow. Okay, here's our card bases. And I'm going to cut down my pattern pieces. I have two beautiful watercolor pinks. And then I have three kind of like rock formation, blue, kind of a gray, and a yellow. If you know, you know. Let me get, yep. I didn't do die cutting on camera because for one, I just don't have enough room for everything. So that's one reason. Plus it's noisy. So we want 5¼ by 4. This is not directional paper at all. So I can do either measurement first. I love the beautiful watercolor. You can see my messy desk more with this view. Reality. My piece holding my phone is as far down as it goes. I wish I could make it lower, but I can't. All right, there's those pieces. And we'll go ahead and stamp the inside first. Let me go ahead and sentiment first. I'll do all the sentiments at the same time, and then I'll come back and do the green. Oops, a little bit fuzzy at the bottom there. Oops, let me get my camera straight there. Okay. And number 5. There we go. Now we will go ahead. We will go ahead and stamp the palm leaf and then do the Happy Easter for the front. I'm using garden green. This was perfect plum. Now I'm using garden green. Oh dear. Nope. Okay. I'm going to have to stick this on with some adhesive, temporary adhesive. I put it on the stamp and then I just press the acrylic block to it. And that way it'll stay on while it's in the ink. Okay. I can put it either up at the top or down below, either or. Why? It wants to keep sliding. Okay, I don't know. I'm not putting a timer on today. Just, well, it was nice and quiet until that, if you could hear that revving up motor. All right, let's go ahead and go back to our plum. And we're going to stamp a couple of times and then cut these down. There we go. Then I'm going to mat these on green. And one more. Okay, let's cut those down. And one more. Okay, there are all our pieces. I'm going to be matting them on the green, and I will be cutting that down after they're matted. See, I will be cutting that down. I love that color. I would have liked to have a darker purple, but as I got darker in my colors that I had, it got a little more red, and I didn't like that for this particular card. Okay, let's kind of do a visual of what we're looking at here. Yeah, I want to definitely cut this down. See, that's a little bit better. This is Wednesday, so that means I have Lenten service tonight at church. I will be foregoing my usual weekly square dance. Let's try to get close. Ooh. Yeah. Okay, one more. And then we can start putting everything together. Nice, calm, cool, collected, no timer. All right, let's put the front piece on first. I was cleaning out my drawers to my craft table, and boy, do I have lots of these refills. Oh my goodness. Let's do this first. Let's put all the fronts on first, assembly style. Try to get all one process done at one time before we go on to the next one. Depending on how many you do, assembly line style can be very productive. Yep. I had a feeling that was going to happen. Okay. Yeah. We're going to cover that up anyway, so no crisis there. Okay. Now our beautiful pink. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and glue these pieces on. These are my die cut lilies. I will link to the making of that. It's less than 3 minutes. And I've got some wonderful music playing if you want to watch how I create these. Lots of fun, very pretty. I have some more fun embellishment videos coming up in the months ahead. If you haven't subscribed yet, please consider doing so you can get notified of those. I think purple and yellow contrast beautifully. That's one reason I chose. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot to tell you. This die is one of a set that I was gifted from one of my good friends. She's a wonderful crafter. She makes really intricate cards. They're just beautiful. She doesn't have a YouTube channel yet. She's very, very good. Thank you for joining. I'm making some beautiful Lily Easter cards. Having a little bit of technical difficulty. The view is not as nice as I would have liked it. going to glue these on, and then I'm going to pop this entire piece up on dimensionals on my cards. Okay, so we are done with that. Let's go ahead and put these on. I bought these from Amazon. These are the smaller ones. They're not really super high in dimension. I think they're just right. Taking my time today, no timer. Let's go ahead and put dimensionals on everything first. Last but certainly not least. Okay, there we go. I will link these down in my description box. You can get a whole bunch on Amazon. A couple of different sizes within the same order. Right in the, let's do a little bit higher up because we're going to be putting this on. And I'm not popping it up because I already popped this up. So we're just gonna, a little bit of snail there and right underneath. I will be decorating with not enamel dots, Nuvo drops. They're my favorite. I've got Wisteria Purple, Yellowbird, and my standard White Blizzard. So we'll see how to use those here in a little bit. Beautiful. All right, there's that one. Those lilies certainly show up nice. These are going to go to friends at church. There we go. Okay. And one more. And then we will decorate the front. Okay, here are my cards. Without the Nuvo drops. So let's go ahead and think about what we want to put on for those. You'll be able to see all of them. Thank goodness. So let's decide what colors we want. That's a light yellow. So let's put yellow on this one. Well, I should have checked this first. For whatever reason, it doesn't want to come out. I haven't used this for a while. Maybe that's why. Nope, this one's not wanting to work. See if I can find a different yellow. Yes. Perfect. It's more of a gold, but that's okay. These are liquid pearls. Very, very tiny. Hard to see. Very tiny. Shall we put a purple one on the Happy Easter saying? Yeah, this one's fine. There we go. There's the first one. I'm going to lay it separate so I don't mess it up. Hopefully. Let's do, I think I have a pink also. Yeah. I'm rummaging around looking for another yellow. I don't think I had one. Oh, yes I do. Yeah. Oh, this is a pop of color. I don't think I've used these before. These are interesting. Let's try this. Do we need yellow? Yeah, let's do yellow on here also. This is called Pop of Color. Ooh, it's starting to rain. I don't know if you can hear that. Okay. And then do purple on. It's been raining on and off here for the last week. Okay, there's that one. Like I said, those little drops I just made will settle back down. Put that out of the way so I don't ruin it. Now let's do our pink. This is very bright pink compared to, let's see, this is translucent. Let's do a translucent. Yeah, this dries translucent. It's Nuvo Jewel Drops. Rose water. Rose water. Isn't that beautiful? It will dry a little less pink than that, but it will be very pretty. And we'll put the purple again on the Happy Easter. There's that one. The translucent rose water. Let's put a little one over here just for something different. There we go. And purple. Happy Easter. There is that one. I don't want to open it up while the Nuvo drops are wet. We saw the inside before. Now let's see what color we want here. Should we do white? Up here, the white blizzard is very glittery and pretty. Got a little one right there. And then purple for the Happy Easter again. I'm glad you're able to see all of them at once. That works out well. So there's that one with the glitter drops, white blizzard, and the purple. Here again is the translucent rose color, rose water with the purple. Rose water and purple. These are yellow liquid pearls, very shiny with the purple. And here is the pop of color with purple. Thank you so very much for watching. I appreciate your time. And I hope you have a wonderful time creating Easter cards or birthday cards or any beautiful cards. Crafting is so relaxing. Thanks again. Have a wonderful day.